The 2026 season is here, and there's no better place to kick off the season than Daytona International Speedway. Up and down the grid, there's no lack of talent tonight. Three-time Cup champion Tony Stewart is back and looks to smoke out Daytona for the 20th time in his Hall of Fame career. Michael McDowell and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. hope to add more hardware next to their Harley J. Earl trophies. Cup regulars like Carson Hocevar and John Henner Nemechek always want to score a win at NASCAR's most prestigious track. And don't forget the crossover superstars. X Games legend Travis Pastrana and internet personality Cleetus McFarland are sure to rile up the fans and Truck Series regulars. So strap in, because the Craftsman Truck Series is back. Live from Daytona International Speedway.
Outside in the number 7 for Spire Motorsports. They're side by side. Green flag is in the air. We are racing at Daytona. Nose to nose. Out front, Michael McDowell takes command.
Boom, straight to 3 wide. There's a lot of trucks that started in the back that want to get themselves to the front as quickly as possible, and sometimes making the first move is the way to get up there quick.
And these trucks are not the easiest things to drive. The draft in these trucks.
3 wide.
Well, and you see those guys up towards the front of the pack, obviously much more comfortable than some of those names like Tony Stewart, Cleetus McFarland, Travis Pastrana, that they've had the experience of racing these trucks and understand what they need to do. In the middle of that pack and towards the back of the pack, there's a lot of guys that are just trying to figure out what's going on.
But, you know, it's not, oh, there goes Cleetus McFarland spinning out towards the inside wall. He's going to hit it.
Hard hit on that inside wall. Cleetus McFarland goes around and brings out the first caution and mows the grass.
Right up in the front. Just got loose. And that is, Joey, you know that section of the racetrack, if you've got wheel into the truck right there, as you get about 3/4 of the way around the corner, if that truck is tight and all of a sudden the truck will get loose with those little bumps and everything right there, and as the track transitions, it's just a characteristic of this racetrack in that section.
Let's take another look at that from the overhead shot.
You see it right underneath Stewart freezing. Just that one wiggle, kind of catches it, lifts, but then, you know, Gio has nowhere to go, and you know, you can only slow up so much. You get trucks all around you.
Restarting on the front row, Michael McDowell, the outside, Carson Hocevar on the inside, Ty Majeski, Tanner Gray behind him.
Yeah, and the one thing I noticed right here, Joey, is typically in that teammate scenario on the front row, you'd work together and let that top truck drop down, but apparently the race is on. Fend for yourself, boys.
Run side by side, and then you got control of the race one way or the other. Maybe that's their play. That pushing in the tri-oval, that's the sketchy part. You see Ty Majeski just get close enough to where when he gets on the short chute, that's that little section between the tri-oval and turn 1. He can get on there, get a little push, try to move that lane. It still hurts.
Wrecking all around him. And there he is. Gets it done. Michael McDowell, biggest win of his career. He was so pumped up.
Well, Michael McDowell is a great man.
You're starting to see some separation. Look at the top 6 trucks. There's some separation at the top. The third lane, big push down the backstretch. You're going to draw even with the leaders.
Look at John Hunter Nemechek with a great push on the 91 of Eckes.
Yeah.
Is he going to push him out front? No, well, he comes up a little short.
It's going to be interesting to see what NASCAR.
Oh wow.
Big door slam.
Oh, Tyler Ankrum got squirrely. He was able to hang on to it.
And let's remember, you can't lock bumpers like they did all the way down the back straightaway. They were able to pass 3 or 4 rows right there of trucks. So
guys,
that was
last lap of stage 1 already. Here we are. Look
in
at
the
Tanner
15,
Gray,
and Tanner Gray makes a great move.
Christian Eckes behind him. He still has John Hunter Nemechek right behind him in the 62. Coming out of turn 4.
Oh, they get loose. They get real loose. It's going to kill the top lane.
Side by side, Carson Hocevar, Tanner Gray. Unbelievable.
What a finish to the first stage.
Tanner Gray gets credit for the first stage win here tonight and the first of 2026. And here they come. Most of them are headed your way, Josh.
Well, for Tanner Gray, he wanted a slight adjustment in that truck. His crew chief, Jeff Hensley, told him, no, we're doing a splash of fuel. That's it, and go. Regan?
Carson Hocevar in the 77 truck, super loose with the back of that truck from where he started the race. Compared it to having a flat tire, it was that loose. And the 91 of Christian Eckes, very squirrely in the middle of the pack. Fortunately, he was able to work his way forward out of the middle of the pack. You see 2 left sides for him.
Nice stop for Carson Hocevar. See it there quick. You guys mentioned it. Look at 0 tires across the board. Fuel only. It was a great series. You saw it on Fox and FS1. John Hunter Nemechek, little shift up front. Daniel Hemrick on the inside. Stage number 2 is underway.
Yeah, and you see immediately right there, Taylor Gray attached to the back bumper of that 62 truck of John Hunter Nemechek. Lane Riggs a little later on the inside row. So outside lane definitely a little ahead of the game right now with those pushers. This is luckily a short stage for him, but that didn't hold him back from being super aggressive right there.
And here he goes aggressive again. He's going 3 wide top, and look at all the trucks that go with him. That proves that he has a fast truck. His teammates right behind him, and the majority went up there, which is going to actually make that 3rd lane roll.
So where is Tony Stewart? Let's check in with his radio and what he's dealing with. Carson Hocevar, we had been talking about him as well. He got shuffled.
Oh,
we got trucks in the wall. That's the 98.
Is that Tony Stewart?
Yeah.
Jake Garcia, Tony Stewart in the 25 involved there.
Oh.
Big wiggle right into him. Obviously, Tony couldn't do anything about it.
Yeah, and that's the same part of the racetrack that Cleetus McFarland wrecked in earlier. He just got loose right there and overcorrected.
Big overcorrection. I mean, I said it, right? That is a tough spot, and you see Stewart freezing with some damage there on the right front headlight as well. That part of the racetrack is just, the truck gets light. There's no grip. And if your truck's doing handling a little bit off, it's just going to get exaggerated as you come off the corner.
Yeah, and you see Jake right there in the middle of the pack. So just really easy if you get yourself in the wrong position right there. And just in the middle in general, the truck is just going to be light on his feet and just stepped out from underneath him right there.
Brennan's been radioing back to the team that I feel like this truck is dancy out there. His crew chief was telling him that we know that we're getting you comfortable out there on this truck as we make adjustments.
Everybody else has to line up single file.
So Tanner Gray, Justin Haley on the inside in the 16.
And all those trucks being single file is going to really change the complexion of this restart and how these trucks get runs and how these front 4 trucks are spread out and so far away. I would say most likely what's going to happen is they're going to get lined up and get a huge run on those first 4 trucks. He's going to hopefully put himself in a position to have a chance as we get towards the end.
Corey LaJoie in the 75 up there with a nice push to Justin Haley.
Let's remember, Justin Haley's a good speedway racer as well. He's used to racing up front. He knows what to do.
Yeah,
you're going to see it right here. Boom, right there.
Yeah, and by the time he gets to the corner right here, it cuts that left front tire down, and then he goes up and hits the outside wall with the right side.
Yeah, and there you see it. It's starting to spark. Left front's down. It's going to get a little worse here. And then you're in the fence.
And that's his teammate right behind him, by the way, saying, get me out.
Yeah, and that's worst case scenario for those teammates, because for Lane Riggs,
he knows he's going to be in a competitive truck, and this makes it all worth it, right? He has a shot at a win.
And I believe this is a little bit different, right? Like, I think.
Oh, here we go.
Around they go. The 77 Carson Hocevar.
Keep going.
The
He's
way
had
it
his
spun out, I
issues
wonder if
tonight.
there's another flat.
It's a left rear flat. Yep.
Keep going.
Yeah, it is.
We're still green, and we just turned yellow. Caution is out. Ty Majeski, John Hunter Nemechek, Brendan Queen, Gio Ruggiero, Andres Perez up there in the top 10.
Well, I just think business is going to pick up here. I think the fuel save stuff's over. It's time to start pressing and getting that track position.
I agree, Joey. I think that as you look towards the front of the field, Justin Haley, I think Ty Majeski has had one of the best pushing trucks and fastest trucks all night. It's just going to come down to that experience on the inside lane there with John Hunter Nemechek.
This is the year we get over the hump. And a big thing for him, Jeff Hensley is crew chief. Second year in a row they get to work together. Not often in his career has he had that consistency with the crew chief. He said Jeff has been so instrumental in teaching him so much. A big reason why we're seeing him come out the gate so strong this year.
Whoa.
Great save.
That's off of turn 4 again. That area is just, it's a slick spot.
Oh my gosh, 77,
Oh,
Carson
he's
Hocevar.
gonna go for another spin.
Contact with Butcher. He goes around. Is he gonna keep this truck clean again?
Well, he kept his truck clean. The only thing I'm worried about with Carson Hocevar is how many more tires he has sitting in the pits.
I think he's 3 laps down there. Going down the middle here, shuffling out and
yeah, well, and I think sometimes, you know, I know you want to be up there in the middle of racing, and at some point there has to be a little bit of thought process that has to go in with being 3 laps down and racing like that. So it's interesting to be right in the middle of it like that.
Eight laps to go at Daytona, guys. Business has picked up. It is go time.
Yeah, and I don't know how we haven't wrecked right now already, but they have made some aggressive moves and got away with them. So
nothing's really organized.
it was a minute ago.
And now,
it's far from it. There's been a couple, big saves, and it caused some big stacks, and everyone will get all top of each other, and now we got a 3-wide race again.
This is what you were talking about, Kevin, with McDowell. Left side's below the double yellow.
Yeah, that's a forced down scenario to me. I just kind of let that roll if it was me. It seemed like I was just trying to keep things straight, too, a little bit out there.
Here comes Christian Eckes. Standout performer in the Truck Series 2 years ago, went to O'Reilly. Now he's back with McAnally Hilgeman Racing. Ty Majeski. Around goes the one truck. That is Taylor Gray. Collects the 26.
Lock it down.
3 trucks involved. Dawson Sutton.
Everything back to the door.
Spencer Boyd. Caution is out for the 6th time.
And you see the 88 truck is to the left side of that one truck and just grazes the bumper. And when you go across the bumper like that, sometimes it just grabs them and spins them out like it did in this situation.
Taylor Gray has those white gloves on. I love when you guys wear white gloves. It's so easy to watch how hard you're working in there. Inside of Caden Honeycutt. Here they come. Green flag in the air. It's NASCAR overtime.
When you want to get everything that you can, because you want to be in position in case you get back to this white flag, and because after that you just never know how it's going to work out.
Gio Ruggiero, to your point, Joey, those Toyotas working together on the outside. John Hunter Nemechek just behind him.
When you see the 16 truck break off the back bumper of that 7, you see the momentum that it breaks. And now they're going to get 3 wide. That inside lane is completely broken up.
Cole Butcher in the 13, guys, he got hung out and he just dropped all the way to the back. Here comes John Hunter Nemechek.
And John Hunter, he's been fast all night, and here he's going to get right in front of McDowell. McDowell's going to say, no, I don't think so. Oh, he's going to spin.
Around goes McDowell. He collects 1 truck in that chaos. Will we stay green, guys?
They're still green.
White flag is in the air. It is the final lap.
See a big run on the bottom right here. John Hunter.
John Hunter's going to have a huge run.
Now, everything that the leaders didn't want to happen happened. They got separated But that front pack is a lot smaller than what it was. So
Here comes the run.
Guys, Caden Honeycutt in that 11. Gio Ruggiero goes to the bottom. John Hunter Nemechek through the middle. He's got a great push.
Not over yet.
Eckes, John Hunter Nemechek. They're still tapping behind him. Can they keep it clean? Off turn 4.
Bottom.
That was a late block to the bottom.
The 27th running.
He's going to get to his outside. They're going to get to his inside.
Oh! 4 wide across the checkered flag. Chandler Smith.
At the very end. Yep. Unbelievable. He stayed on the bottom. They all went up.
Don't look at the scoring pylon right now. It is unofficial, but Chandler Smith is celebrating on the radio.
No one's lifting. I mean, that's one of those things that's so sketchy coming to the checkered flag in Daytona because everybody is wide open. No one's lifting for anything. And somehow they all stayed straight.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Meanwhile, the 23-year-old from Talking Rock, Georgia. I love this, Joey, Kevin. When you burn out and you turn around and your whole team is there to celebrate with you.
Yeah, and we had all the hype about all the stars in the race, all the new things that were happening. And what do we see? Cup drivers in the field, and we have a Truck Series regular going to victory lane here at Daytona.
And really how that all happened is nobody was willing to work together.